endorse this event or product.
This is the Bob and Jeff Show, starring Bob Lutz.
Yeah, there's where Jeff and Duda failed to rise to the occasion. I'm going to say this again. This show should be called Bob Knows.
Jeff Lutz.
If he sent his clips to another station trying to get a job, they'd say no. And they'd say, well, that other guy, he sounds funny and much younger.
Hey, listen, there's a phone call for you.
And Jason Duda. For today, anyway.
I hope so, because he's going to be talking to one idiot right here.
I know what you mean.
97.5 and 1240 KFH.
You rockers ready to roll?
We are back, the Bob and Jeff Show, on Monday here on KFH. It looks like it might rain. Now, having said that, I probably jinxed it.
It's supposed to tomorrow, I thought. Well, 40% chance at 5, and then that's it.
We'll be shocked when it does.
Why?
There is a pretty good line of thunderstorms to the west of us, around the Kingman, Cheney area. Looks like Hutchinson's getting hit relatively hard at the moment. So I guess we can hope that it finds its way here.
High of 88 tomorrow. That'll be fun. I love those late October 90-degree days, which we'll also have on Thursday.
I don't.
No, nobody does.
I don't.
88 tomorrow, then 79, then 90 on Thursday.
What's going on? Why is it 90 degrees? My buddy just sent me a picture back home, and they got like 6 inches of snow already.
Do you ever...
How jealous are you right now?
Do you ever
was
just
very
want to
jealous,
move
'cause
back?
Sometimes, yes. Absolutely. Because I hate 100 degrees. See there, he sent me that yesterday.
Oh, that's fantastic.
That's unbelievable. We look to be in the 60s next week.
That'd
By
be nice.
God, we ought to be. I mean, my God, it's late October. What's going on around here?
Well, somebody explain it to me.
We can't get any rain. Cheney's drying up. I can't water anything. I don't know what to do.
Well, I don't know what to tell you.
Every time I run my washing machine,
Oh, here we go.
What happens?
Jeez.
Well, you got a new pipe in there, so that's good.
I do have some new pipe. And I went in and examined it, looked it over.
You did? And
What did you think of the work?
Well, it's great. I'm happy to have it. Listen, when you have a house that's this house was built in 1974. What I'm finding out is that not everything lasts forever.
That
And it seems to all be coming apart on me at once.
50 years is
That'll happen if your house That'll happen if your house is 50 years old or if it's 4 years old, unfortunately.
Well, not like this.
No, but things happen all the time.
But but not like this.
I don't know, like this.
Yeah, what do you mean like this?
Well, this seems to be a little out of the ordinary.
Do you think
I've got a shower I got to
think you're being taken advantage of by anybody?
No, not at all.
Okay.
And don't go. That's stupid. That's so you. Just sheer stupidity. Just out of the
Well, I'm
out
just
of the
saying,
blue.
by the way.
Just out of the blue. Hey, you think
I would be worried about stuff like that.
Well,
That's
of course
me.
you would.
I've got my
I
got my antenna up all the time.
You're a mark.
No, I'm not a mark. That's why.
And that's another casino term.
You might be a mark.
Would he be a mark? Get that guy over here to play.
Yeah, he'll ruin the table for you.
Except I didn't.
It's over.
So I must not be a mark. But, last time I took my car in for an oil change, now all of a sudden the wiper fluid doesn't work. You think they did? You think that was on purpose? Yes. Now we got to take it back. By the way, the wiper fluid. And then it got fixed out. I'm not doing it. I'm not going to be a part of that. So I'm going to go without water fluid.
What is happening?
What's wrong with you?
What do you mean?
Of course you need wiper fluid.
No, I have it. It just doesn't work.
Well, get it fixed.
No.
So you'll just be driving along with a dirty windshield.
Oh, you should see my windshield now. It's disgusting. But I'm not going to fall into their trap.
Is that really how you think?
Absolutely, it's how I think. They broke something. When we went to fix something,
You know what I did when I called these folks? I said, listen.
you said, name your price. I'm a
No,
mark.
I didn't say that. But I trust them. It's a company I use a lot when I need these kinds of things done.
Of course it is.
I mean,
There's a reason for that.
I can't fix it. You think I can find the right pipe?
Nope.
Nope.
I sure don't.
I don't.
So I'm dependent upon people to help me out.
You're at the mercy of whoever offers.
And listen, I'm not enjoying this process right now because it's expensive. But once it's done, our house is going to be really nice. It's going to be a nice house.
No doubt.
It's going to be an improved house.
No question about it.
And you just get her done. Jeff, on the other hand, he ain't falling into that trap.
No, I'm not falling
He's
into
just
that.
gonna let her rot. Keep her going.
You just had to repair your HVAC system.
Sure did.
That's fun.
Not fun.
That's a blast, isn't it?
Well,
No, I didn't like it.
Well, I had to replace ours 3 years ago,
Yeah.
and now we got this very nice system here. I mean, you do what you got to do,
You sure do.
and you'll be over here
do you?
sometime this weekend to help us get everything back in our kitchen.
Oh, I will.
That's good. That's good. I'm glad that you're going to do that for me.
Isn't that
I
nice?
didn't know that was.
That's a nice thing.
That's good. I'm proud of you for that. As well, you should do it.
You're proud. Thanks.
Because Friday, that baby's going to be pretty much done.
Looking forward to
We
it.
got countertops coming tomorrow. Does that excite you?
Not really, but I'm glad that it excites you.
Well, it kind of does excite me.
Perfect.
I think it's going to be great, and you can come over, and then Bob can buy you dinner for helping out, right, Bob?
He'll buy pizza.
So
Yeah, I'll buy pizza.
so get
It's
something.
Crown Jewel
Is there
Saturday?
something wrong with pizza?
No, it's easy. It's something. I'll take it. You give me a free meal.
You want to come
Happy
help?
days.
I'm
What
not
day?
asking Dude
He's
to
not
help.
asking
He's
me
not
to
in my
help.
family. I mean,
But I'm asking. Do you want to come help?
no, Dude has got other things
No, but
to do.
What day? Saturday?
Saturday, sure.
Sunday, most likely.
Sunday,
No, I
most.
can't do Sunday.
Come on, you're gonna make him miss football?
Of course, he's not going to miss football.
No.
That's all that matters to the man.
I think I might be golfing Sunday.
Really?
Yeah.
Where?
At our buddy send our Jets buddy. Remember our Jets
Yeah,
buddy?
well, he's got to be miserable.
He's and he's also a Michigan fan, so
Good.
he's probably struggling right now.
He's wanting to play a little golf.
I don't
with you?
want to hear anybody struggling who won a championship.
Where is it going? Let me see. I gotta find. I think Rolling Hills.
Now, have you played much golf?
I've played 27 holes this year.
Well, I don't know.
That's not a lot, Bob.
I don't know why you didn't want to play.
Why'd you cut off one at 9?
Rolling Hills will be a tough one to
We just went for
navigate. I'm looking at games this week in the NFL, and I'm struggling to find a good one.
It's like that
Bills
sometimes.
Seahawks,
Yeah, but is that? I mean, it might have to be.
Bears Commanders. That's your best.
If
And those are
Daniels
really the
plays,
only two.
Well, Bears Commanders. If Daniels plays, if he doesn't
That's what I
play,
just
that
said.
ruins
He'll
the whole
play.
thing.
He'll play. He was fine yesterday.
well, he didn't
That was
finish
that-
the game.
That was
Well,
precautionary.
Yeah, but they were destroying them, so it
that was
wouldn't have mattered.
precautionary.
Poor Carolina.
Like,
Let
it
me
just
check
wouldn't have
college
mattered.
football and see if we got anything.
Sure, there's something.
Illinois, Oregon,
Stop it.
2 ranked teams.
Stop trying to make
Missouri,
Illinois, Oregon.
Alabama, 2 ranked teams. Texas, Vanderbilt, yuck, but 2 ranked teams.
Vanderbilt.
Vanderbilt's ranked 25th.
Ugh.
That's bizarre.
LSU, A&M, KU, K-State.
Well, you're gonna have that game.
We'll probably pick that one.
Right now, K-State a 10.5-point favorite.
Will that be our bonus game?
I think that will be our bonus game.
Uh-oh.
10.5.
Uh-oh. 10.5?
Well, I know which way dude is going, probably.
Oh, he's going K-State all day long.
Or will that hook get him?
10.5 in the Sunflower Showdown?
In Manhattan.
In Manhattan?
Yeah, why are you repeating?
Woo! I'm trying to decide what I'm going to do.
Seems like an
You
easy
never know. You never know with me. I could change on a whim.
Yeah, but you're not a factor either.
Well, who's in second?
Who is in second?
I'll be in second shortly.
I think I am.
After Thanksgiving?
I'll be in second
What- what
because
is-
you're not getting Tampa Bay tonight. They're going to get rolled by Baltimore.
What are the standings right now? What do we got?
Well, I'm waiting on this game tonight.
Well, I'd still like to know how everybody's doing.
Don't worry about it.
Just
I'll get it to you when I feel like it. I'm not going to look it up right now.
well, I've got a lot of points.
Right now?
You got a lot of points.
Yeah.
Right now you're 4-3 for the week with 24 points.
Yeah, 24 points.
I'm 3-4 for the week with 19 points. Duda is 2-5 for the week with 20 points.
Wow. That 10-point bonus.
Max is 5-2. And 9, 11, 12, 15, minus 5, 10 points. And the big fella
I have 11 points.
is 3-4 for 23 points because his bonus pick on Kansas City was for 10.
So another win for the good guys.
For the good guys.
Yeah, me.
What are you talking about?
Sounds like I'm winning.
Everybody picked Kansas City, and you are winning the week so far. You've got Baltimore, which I do, and Anthony does, and you and Max have Tampa
And
Bay.
it changes after tonight, just like that, boys.
You feel good about having a pick with Max?
Phil, oh boy, that kind of hurt. I was feeling good until you had to say that.
I had
Sorry,
Georgia.
Max, but
Who else had Georgia?
yeah,
That's right.
I think Tampa. I think it's a close game.
Yeah, you picked
gonna be
Georgia,
like
right?
a-
You got Max. That's your one pick of the year. Good,
Thank you.
Good job.
30-27 game tonight. Either way,
Ooh, 27 for
I think
Tampa?
Baltimore runs them.
I don't know. In Tampa, Tampa's D's not terrible. Their offense should be okay.
It's
can't
certainly
really
a game worthy of watching.
Yeah, you can't really run against Baltimore, but you can throw it against Baltimore, which is what Tampa can do.
I guess I believe half of that.
think
I don't
Tampa,
know. I
I think
mean,
Tampa can hang in there. They could be down by 10, score that late touchdown.
I guess I
That's what
believe.
you bank on. You
I
love
think
the
it's a
backdoor
gift.
touchdown.
The old backdoor TD is
Now,
going to come into effect.
The question for me becomes: do I watch that game? I'm certainly not going to watch the other one on ESPN Plus.
I got to watch the other one. I got half my team going in one of my pools.
Just keep up
One
with
of
it.
his pools.
By the way, I'm going to beat you in fantasy.
Well, sure you are.
I've already destroyed both of you. I don't care what happens in fantasy anymore. I've already won. I destroyed you guys and back.
Well, we'll play again. My dilemma tonight is: do I watch Baltimore Tampa Bay, or do I start on the Penguin
Yeah,
on Mac?
What a dilemma.
Yeah, that's a dilemma. Boy, oh boy.
I think I'm going to go. I think I'm going to watch Penguin.
Maybe go get beef and noodles, too.
Do you not understand that show's getting all kinds of great reviews?
So?
So, you're going to watch that over watching a ball game when you can watch the Penguin anytime?
I can't watch it anytime.
Why?
There's always a game.
Is there a game
Tonight
tomorrow?
there's not a game.
If you want to
game
watch
tomorrow?
the Penguin, watch the Penguin. No one's going to...
Well, dude is giving me
Well, because you're
pushback.
making up an excuse that, well, there's always a game. There's no game on tomorrow. There's no game on Wednesday.
Game 6 of the ALCS is on tomorrow. What are you talking about?
You're not over that yet, are you?
Not yet. I
It's
haven't
not
listened.
going to be. That's the problem.
I haven't listened to the season-ending podcast from TJ Zuppe and Zach Meisel.
What did you think when Soto was at the plate? What was, as he was nodding, I just want to know what you were thinking.
I thought he was probably going to do something terrible. I thought Judge was going to hit a 3-run homer before Stanton hit the 2-run homer.
No, I'm not asking about that.
I just
Take me back
it
to
doesn't-
you watching Hunter Gaddis try to figure out how to pitch to Juan Soto.
We're not going to get one.
and realizing that there's no way. When did you realize it?
You don't realize it until it happens.
Come on.
Anything
come
can
on.
happen in a bat. Maybe you saw a guy off. Who knows what? But I mean, more likely than not, Soto was going to get whoever was pitching. It didn't.
No.
Yeah.
I watched Soto. He was it was a thing of beauty. We'll be talking about that at bat for the rest of the time.
Great. You talk about it. I'll leave the room. Why do you have to be like that? Why you got to rub it in?
Am I rubbing it in?
Well, a
Like,
little
I already
bit.
know he homered.
You are a little bit, but it's understandable. It did happen, so I can't.
I'm just
When did you start to feel horrible? Like, when did it start to sink in that your team didn't win for the 78th straight year? Jeff.
Is it 78?
76.
My God, that's a long time.
It'll get to 78.
See, like, no one cares. No one cares. You said no one cares about you. No one cares about me. I tell my Yankee fans, you can have the next 40. Just let me win one.
Well, did your wife get upset?
She was watching the game Friday.
Was she
when I was at the
upset?
concert. Yeah, she was upset.
Well, there you go. She cares about you. And who else do you really need?
Nobody.
Right.
So what are you
So,
worried
although-
about? You're taking it
although
way
I
too
haven't-
serious, man.
Although I haven't heard from my friend David Michael Hahn.
Well, he doesn't want to rub it in, apparently.
Well, it'd be nice for him to say, hey, good Guardian season. You'll get him next year.
No, you won't.
Why would he say that? He's had to say that for 76 years already.
Well, it'd just
You
be
already know.
It'd just be nice.
What a manipulative individual
I
you
haven't
are.
heard from him.
And I hope you don't. In fact, I hope
Since-
he washes
Since
his
Thursday.
hands.
I
of
didn't
all
hear
this.
from him all weekend. It's crazy.
Time for a break. Bob and Jeff right here with Jason Duda. Who knows what we'll talk about when we come back? It's off the rails. There'll be something that strikes our fancy. I'm sure of it. Back in a minute.
This is the Bob and Jeff Show on 97.5 and 1240 KFH.
Highlighting songs from women on the show this week. Don't forget the IHOP hotline, 869-1240. You can get with us. And remember, your favorites are available at IHOP for just $6 Monday through Friday until we tell you they're not.
Well, then there you go. It'll be soon.
Pretty good deal at IHOP.
Well, maybe you should go to IHOP tonight.
We got that beef and
I
noodles
got a
and Lakers,
leftover.
though.
I got a leftover salad from Texas Roadhouse that I'm probably going to eat.
Okay, well, that's...
And what was your point?
Beef and noodles. It's beef and noodles Monday.
Why you make fun of me? Why do you
not.
why do you do
I
that?
don't think I am making fun of you, am I?
Why do you guys make fun of each other? That never happens. I don't understand.
I don't understand it.
Yeah, it's
It's
crazy.
very confusing to
I'm
me.
just sitting here minding my own business.
Really?
Man, I'd kill for some beef and noodles, but I'm not going to go all
We'll
the way.
go out to Leakers.
Beef and noodles does sound pretty good.
It does, but I had beef and noodles earlier today. It was a different kind of beef and noodles, but
What do you mean a different kind?
I had Noodles and Company. It was butter noodles with marinated steak. And that's different.
Well, that's beef and
It
noodles.
is beef and noodles.
It's like steak and noodles.
Yeah.
Doesn't sound much different to me.
Well, the beef and noodles, the noodles are beefy, right?
Beefy noodles.
Yeah, we got the beef and noodles, the lasagna,
Oh,
another Monday staple,
there you go.
and the sauerkraut and brats.
Oh, once in a while, sauerkraut and
Oh,
brats.
that looks good.
So good.
No.
I'm grilling burgers and dogs and some
Well,
chicken
put some
tonight.
sauerkraut on them.
I'll be the only one that eats it in our house.
You know, you'd think I'd be the last person in the world that likes sauerkraut.
Why?
Because I just don't like things like that. It's cabbage. It's kind of spicy. But it's one of my favorite things.
There you have it. Oh, you'd have loved being on the farm then. Grandma making homemade sauerkraut and stuff.
I'd have loved it.
Homemade cabbage rolls and
I would've
good.
loved
She put in her cabbage rolls.
Then I would have gone over to the casino, lost some money, got it back
absolutely. Had a few beers, got up in the morning.
like real men.
Yeah, absolutely. Love it.
That's what you guys are.
That's right.
The
You
picture
guys-
of masculinity
you get-
right here in this room.
You give me some cabbage and a craps table,
Oh, it doesn't get any better.
What? Finish the sentence.
and I there's masculinity oozing.
Yeah, I feel that.
Oozing masculinity. I love it. Absolutely love it.
You know what I hate? Air travel. Never doing it again.
Why do you hate it?
Don't like it.
Was it a direct flight?
Yes.
Well, then what? That's a piece of cake.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then you got to go find a shuttle, and you got to.
No, you don't. You go to and get a taxi cab, and don't wait for 2 hours.
We went.
How long
to
did
I
you
can't
wait on
believe
our
you did
shuttle?
that.
How long
An
did
hour
you
and a
wait?
half.
You waited
Oh,
an hour and
my.
a half
Yeah.
on a
Yeah.
shuttle.
Yeah, we went and got lunch. We walked around a little bit.
There was
Now, where'd you go get lunch?
You don't want to know the answer to that.
No, I do
question.
want to know
In the airport.
Nothing. There's nothing masculine about that.
At Moe's Southwest Grill.
It's like, what is happening? Well, dude.
There's not a bunch of places that we can just go. My wife has an allergy, for God's sake.
Well, that's my point is, and his point is, get a
Get a cab, go to the hotel. It needs to save 2 hours.
Yeah, we had a good time.
at Moe's
the
Southwest.
airport.
I didn't want to kill anybody till toward the end of that 2 hours, so it was fine.
At the airport.
Didn't the game start while you were out waiting on a
I
shuttle?
watched it on my phone.
That's a horrible way to watch the game.
Not really. It's the same as anything else. I got to the hotel. I turned it on. We won. Went to dinner. Had a wonderful night. At Yardbird. Yardbird's good, man. They had some good potatoes.
Those were three really exciting games, and Cleveland
one.
did show up. No, come on, don't always be a fan.
I am a fan, always.
My God, we can't even talk about things.
I
here.
know. It's just a roller coaster. It's been this way since I've known them. It's unbelievable.
I hate the Yankees, and I have no respect for people in middle America who like the Yankees. Is that fair? Is that fair enough?
Well, that's several of your very good friends.
Right. No respect for you people.
So Jamin is out.
Capra's
No respect.
Has Jamin reached out?
How do you live in Kansas and like the Yankees?
Because the
I live in
Yankees are
Kansas.
universal.
I live in Kansas and like the Guardians.
That's a Kansas type team. We're
No, it's
underdogs. We're
There's three-
scrappy.
There's three guys other than you who care about the Guardians in Kansas.
I'm not
Sam
saying.
Singer, Bob Getz,
But we're
and
a Kansas.
Scott Griffith.
We're a Kansas-like team. We're a tough team. We're a team that battles. We're not the Yankees. Imagine living in Wichita.
They battle pretty
and
good.
liking the Yankees.
Did you see the Yankees?
Oh.
They battle pretty good.
What's my fandom based on? Have we spent $400 million this offseason or
You
not?
see the Yankees come back?
Pathetic.
I did.
And it's pathetic if you live here and like the Yankees.
What about that Soto at bat?
What about it? I bet. Hey, I'll fall in love with this mercenary. And if he hits a home run, great. He's gone next year. Big deal.
What's Lane Thomas?
At least Lane Thomas will be there next year.
Oh, he'll be a Guardian.
Yes, he's not a free agent.
You sure about that?
I'm 100% sure.
Okay.
And Jose Ramirez will be a Guardian. Andres Jimenez will be, and David Fry, and Daniel Schneemann,
Well, you better improve that roster.
and
somehow or
Jimenez, and
another.
Rocchio. They'll all be Guardians.
Rocchio, some high points.
Well, they couldn't defend.
I'm not sure.
I don't know what his.
Can I just say I'm not sure about Brian Rocchio?
He showed me a lot offensively.
Sure he did. Early.
He was
Didn't do
fine.
much late.
He hit.
And he's not very good defensively.
He's extremely good defensively, which is why I don't understand what happened to him in that series. If he fell apart defensively.
You know what? You know when you make or break your reputation as a player?
He hit great.
In the postseason.
Fine. He's a rookie. I don't think his reputation has been sealed yet.
A lot of anger, Duda.
I know.
And John Kinsey Noel will be a Guardian next year. And Bo Naylor will be a Guardian
great
next
moment.
year.
Had a great moment, John Kinsey did. Just a phenomenal moment.
What'd you do when that happened?
It was exciting. It was good. It was we were pulling for the Guardians.
Right, because you live in Kansas.
But then when Soto I want you to take him out. I want you to hire.
If I was a
Why?
Yankees fan, I'd be.
He takes himself out. Why? What do I do?
Oh, that's
to
a
do
good
it?
point.
Who did the Padres even get in that trade? Nobody. Nobody of any consequence. Maybe Michael
Well, they
King.
traded
Was he
him.
in that trade?
Michael King's pretty good.
Was he in that trade?
Yes, he was.
Whatever. It's just gross. We can't afford him. We'll trade him to the Yankees.
Well, that was a good trade for the Padres.
Johnny Brito, Kyle Higashioka, Michael King, Drew Thorpe, and Randy Vasquez.
That Higashioka was not bad.
Drew Thorpe, they traded to the White Sox then, and they got another good piece for him.
Makes me sick.
Well, everything makes you sick. You had a horrible time in a place that nobody has a horrible
time. It wasn't that bad
Nobody
of a time.
has a B- time in Vegas.
I know. It's crazy.
If I wrote a book, there'd be one chapter devoted to the 50th birthday celebration with 3 of my friends in Las Vegas.
Well, then write it.
It's explicit.
It's a book.
Put a warning on it.
Yeah,
I don't know.
There you go.
It's not explicit.
I don't read, and I might read that. I might read that.
I'll help write both of your books for you.
Well, I don't know why you wouldn't read.
How many chapters are you in Vegas? All of them?
Well, there'd be some stories probably for sure.
Well, I mean, that's okay.
Why wouldn't? Why is? I'm not.
I don't know.
I'm
Am
not
I
upset
supposed to
about
feel
it.
guilty?
I don't feel guilty about it whatsoever. I'm actually kind of happy about it. Some great memories.
You know,
Stupidity and fun.
That particular
over.
Vegas trip was a little bit out there, but I made 2 or 3 others that were fine. I went there on work. I went there with your mother.
Really?
Yeah, that's when I won $1,500 on a poker slot machine.
You're welcome.
What do you mean you're welcome?
It sounds like that was kind of the impetus was me for that.
Huh? You weren't even born yet.
Exactly.
In fact, we talked that night about, hey, baby, let's not have any kids and let's just gamble our lives away. And
both happened.
If you disrespect my mother like that again, she already had a child, you moron.
Oh, my goodness.
Where was she?
What?
Exactly.
Oh, where was where was Sarah?
Yeah, I'm sure she was with her father.
Yeah, we went out there to gamble.
Good
Giddy
stuff.
up.
Live it up.
She didn't gamble.
Why wouldn't you?
She did
Live it
not
up.
gamble.
Of course she did.
When? I never saw her gamble in my life.
On that trip she gambled.
No, she didn't. What'd she do? What'd she play?
Well, we both played.
I don't think she played much on the cruises we went on.
What, Max?
The big fella is on hold.
Okay, let's get to the big fella, but then we have to take a break. Anthony, what's up?
I'm going to be very brief. I respect the Yankees, but I want to call and eat my crow because, Bob, Friday, you was almost spot on with your prediction of the Derby Mays game. So I have to come publicly. Since I made my prediction on the radio publicly, I want to say, Bob, you were right. I bow down. Never again will I make a prediction like that. But, hey, I've seen a great game between Collegiate and Cheney. On that note, it's time for you guys to go to break. Thanks, and have a great day.
Yeah, we'll talk to you more about that. Thank you, Anthony. Anthony did go to the Collegiate Cheney game, and as Jeff mentioned in hour number 1, that was the eye-opener of the weekend. No, the ease with which Collegiate beat Cheney.
Kind of crazy.
I almost wish this show was going to go on for about 4 hours today.
Well, the fighting just would never stop.
No, I know. That's why.
Got to get it out of our system.
He can't handle the fact that his mother gambled.
I don't think she did.
Yeah. Forgot about that one, too. Yeah, perfect.
We've talked about everything. We got into baseball, football. We got the NBA starting tomorrow night. I know that doesn't appeal to Jason Duda whatsoever, but I'm always kind of a fan of opening night in the NBA. So when you say there's no games tomorrow, I probably won't watch much of the games, but I will watch Inside the NBA with Charles.
Well,
it's an event.
I'll watch Pacers Pistons.
Well, I don't care about Pacers Pistons.
No, I know you don't, but
that's another team that's never going to lead you anywhere.
I know, right? I mean, I thought it's the same. It's the same thing. The Pacers got to the conference finals, really tested Boston, but didn't win, and got close to winning. Played 4 really good games against them and lost all of them. Cleveland gets to basically the league championship series, the equivalent of the conference finals.
Who picked these teams?
And Nashville Predators. Have you seen them, dudes?
No.
They haven't won a game.
I know that.
They're getting
but
smashed.
I have not seen them play.
They
Why
are
would you
getting
pick them?
absolutely smashed.
Are you dropping them?
I don't know, but it's not as appealing when they're 0-5 or 0-6.
Well, why would you pick them?
Because they have a bunch of good players, and they seemed like they were on the cusp. And Vince Gill wore their jersey. Vince Gill, by the way, flatlining on stage. It looked like
What?
just did nothing. Just nothing.
What do you mean?
He played his songs, and that was it.
What's he supposed to
I don't
do?
know. He just didn't show anything. He just looked bored.
Maybe he was bored.
He might have been.
He sang, didn't he?
Yeah, of course.
Well, what does he normally do?
I don't know. It just didn't. It just looked like he was having one of the worst times of his life. And it's one of those times where these guys are at work, right? These guys are at work right now. It's a huge event to me, but for them, it's just a show. It's just another show, and it's just one of those moments where that kind of kicks in for you. Like, this isn't anything to them.
Well, it is something because they got a big audience out there to see them.
Right. And he was
When you're
professional.
an
and
entertainer and a performer, it's all big. Every time you're in front of a crowd. I say this from my days in Dewey and the Big Dog.
yeah, your day and
Oh
doing
my
the big
God.
No,
dog.
my days in
Your
Dewey
day,
and the
your
Big Dog.
hour, your minute.
Dewey.
When I was on stage, I was giving it my all for the fans
Yeah.
and the
For the fan and the hour.
Yeah,
for the people who paid to get in and see me.
Did they pay?
some people were driving
Wasn't
through
that
and
a-
didn't know what they
Now,
were
why are
getting
you two jumping all over that?
What'd you get paid for that gig, by the way?
I got free beer.
That's a heck of a deal.
Why are you two?
I love it. That's awesome.
Why are
Free
you two
beer.
jumping all over that?
Free beers, man. What'd you get for your performance when you were on stage? All that. I got free beers.
What did I say that made you both just jump on that?
Nobody's jumping on it.
Well, I'm trying to be real.
Well, you equated yourself to Vince Gill, which
a little bit.
You know,
No, I'm just saying, as a performer, you're not gonna mail it in.
I mean, he's Vince Gill. His worst night is better than most people's best night. But he just wasn't. He wasn't much of a presence up there.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that.
I am almost feeling like really bad for you and your trip.
Why?
It sounds like
Because
a miserable trip.
you
It wasn't miserable.
Name the highlight.
Yeah, okay, that's
Don Henley. I got to see Don Henley sing.
But he was.
you've
he
seen him
he
how
was
many
obstructed.
times?
He was obstructed.
Okay, so what was the highlight?
Desperado, I guess.
No, I'm talking about the whole trip.
The show.
Well, you don't sound like it.
It just wasn't as emotionally moving as many of the other shows that I've been to.
Is that because of the Guardians?
It's probably a little bit of it. It's also because the seats were weird. Just because the focus wasn't on the music as much. It was just a little different. But I'll go back and I'll have a good time.
I don't know that you will.
No, maybe I won't. I don't think that was it, though.
Well, if you go with me, baby, we're hitting the floor.
Fine. We'll hit the floor.
Oh yeah, I might even just fly out for that.
Well, let's all go.
I ain't going to the show.
Let's
But
wear-
I'll hit the floor.
Let's all go.
Let's
And
wear
then-
matching T-shirts.
And then I
Let's
will.
do a show from Vegas.
And then when I get back, I'll be on the floor waiting for you again.
With different
do
kind
a
of
show
floor,
I'm
from
though.
not a
Vegas.
quitter.
A different kind of floor, though.
Hey, it's Philadelphia.
Sprawled
we
out.
could all get filled. We could all have a city after that.
Yeah.
You guys pick one. I got
Well,
Philadelphia.
Philadelphia is
That's
going to
mine.
be hard to
Philadelphia.
beat.
Philadelphia is my city. You guys can pick a city.
Sacramento.
I'll get you guys Sacramento.
Sacramento.
That might be a good one.
Indianapolis.
Yeah, it could be. That could be
Or
yours.
Minneapolis. That'd be a good one.
I'll get you guys a few drinks. Throw a couple extra shots in there. Oh, I'd love to see you two just slaughtered after an hour. Oh,
Slaughter
this
an
sounds like
hour.
could
You think
be
it would take
fun.
an hour? I don't drink. It would take me 10
I don't
minutes.
drink either anymore.
Oh, that.
So, I don't
would be
know.
even better.
My wife wouldn't enjoy that at all.
Well, she won't be there.
She'd turn on you, and we don't want her to turn
I
on.
thought it was the guys' trip.
It is, but she.
Who else?
Oh, we could get lots of guys to go to Vegas.
Not Cap, because he's a Yankees fan. Who else?
Oh, Cap's got to go.
Well, David Michael Hunt.
David Michael Hunt would go, of course. As long as he's not in one of his fasting periods.
What to throw him under the bus? now.
No, he does that.
Just tossed them.
He didn't want that out there.
Of course he did.
Nobody wants that shared.
He's a deeply faithful person. Why wouldn't he?
Faithful, being faith Having faith is fine, but we don't need to talk about it. What are you smiling about?
You not being able
text?
to. No, you not being able to speak. Have faith. Being faith
is fine.
Faith and faith.
If you have faith, you're faithful.
Maybe faith's your word.
Maybe so.
Doesn't even need a
Faithful.
He's being faith.
You have faith. If you have faith, faith.
Is
good.
Duda on again this week, Duda?
When are you available this week?
I know I'm good Friday. I'm out Wednesday for sure.
What are you going to be doing Wednesday?
I got.
You never like to tell us, but
No, I'm out. I can't do Wednesday. I can do Friday for sure.
is Wednesday your golf day?
No, that's on the weekend. I think.
Oh.
Now I gotta check. Why don't put me in this position?
Well, you never tell us anything. We tell you everything.
That's true.
Well, isn't it make it more interesting?
I
Though?
mean, you
Not
never
really.
divulge anything.
Nah, I don't like to.
What about Thursday?
Thursdays, yeah, I could probably do Thursday.
All right, I'll probably take off Thursday.
No, I'll take
This
out
is
Friday.
all-
Duda and I do great Friday shows.
Joanna likes me to be here.
He brings a game in. Me and Max play it. He asks questions. We do great Friday shows. We don't need you
They're
Friday.
pretty solid Friday shows, really.
Joanna likes me to be here.
She's
on
never
Friday.
said that, so
She's told me privately.
she has.
Yes.
Well, let's see that private correspondence.
It's not on a phone.
Where is it?
She sends it. She talks to me.
Oh, she does.
I
Where?
had to think of that one. She sends the talks to me.
She gets a hold of me.
We missed the Friday 5 this week. That was a bummer. But what are you going to do?
Yeah, you got to get that done, man. That's part of that. You start something, you got to finish.
Oh,
it.
I've done it every week, and I'm going to do it this week. And
Yeah, you start something, you got to do it every week.
well, somebody should have picked it up for me.
No, that's
TJ
your
should have done. Hey, we'll write a couple paragraphs. about
That's your
these.
baby. Get it done. You could have done it before you left.
I know. I just didn't have time.
You got time.
I was planning on doing it Wednesday, but it just didn't work out.
You got time. We always can make time. How about Friends in Southwestern? I didn't mention that. Friends blocks a field goal, runs it all the way to the end zone on the other side of the field, and stays unbeaten in a battle of unbeatens against Southwestern. Congratulations to the Falcons. That's a pretty big one.
Block field goal to win it? Yeah, that's a good way to do it.
And then take it to the other end for a touchdown.
Absolutely. Good players.
Doesn't get
Terry
any
Harrison
more.
and the fellas at Friends.
What's that?
Terry Harrison and the fellas at Friends.
Right.
Cavante Baker.
That's all you know about Friends.
That's it. Rob Ramsire over there in administration.
Your former Biddy basketball teammate.
Yes, Dale Faber.
Glue
doing some-
guy.
He
Rob-
got picked to be.
Robbie
no, not him.
Ramsire was a glue guy on that team.
Was he?
Yeah.
I thought he was a little redundant, but that's whatever.
He was a very good player. You're nothing without him.
He did spell me occasionally off the bench.
No, I mean you're nothing without him. He passed you the ball.
Yeah, what a heck of a player.
Duda, we'll see you sometime.
Yeah, well, we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see you all tomorrow. We'll look forward to it. Barry Trammell from the Tulsa World will join us. We'll have a game. Have a good night.